everybody, thank you for joining me here on Messy Girl Crafts. My name is Ashley. If you're new here, welcome in. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome home. Today's video is going to be an unboxing of Bella Art diamonds. I am so excited to show you these two Bella Art diamonds canvases that I have. I bought them a while ago. I actually think I have in here when I got them delivered to my house. It was like November 30th, 2024. I feel ashamed that I have not unboxed these on the channel yet, but they are in my small shop collection. Don't peek. They're in my small shop collection, so I'm trying to really prioritize unboxing all of the kits that I have from my small shops first, and then we'll dive back into my big DAC unboxings because I have a little bit of a stockpile going. But anyways, today's about Bella Art diamonds, and so I just wanted to show you these two beautiful canvases that I found last year when I first discovered diamond painting, and I was looking up all of these cool shops that license their artwork and with reputable artists, and they were paying their artists well, and so I saw these two images and I thought they were just the cutest thing ever. One of them I kind of was had a kinship to, I feel like it could be me, and the other one was just super cute and I couldn't pass it up, and I saw someone else have a finish of this one and I was like, I need it. So let's start with that one. Actually, that one it's called the Little Witch's Sunrise. This is what it looks like. Super stinking cute. I'm trying to make sure you can see the picture good. It's kind of small. But yeah, Little Witch's Sunrise by Gullydraws. And this is a 60 by 60 centimeter canvas, or 23.62 by 23.62 square drills. And I do have some other stats on my spreadsheet because when I looked this up on the website, it did have more information. So the website told me that it is approximately 57,600 drills. I probably used fiddle stitch to figure that out if it's a round number like that. 72 colors with 5 ABs. And yeah, I got this delivered to me back in November of last year, right around Black Friday. I probably ordered it during Black Friday week and it came in really fast. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one. Little Witch's Sunrise. I want to say it was Katie from Diamonds and Washi's channel who either had this kit. There's another kit with this same witch from Bella Art Diamonds from this artist that also might have been the one she had, or maybe it was this exact one. I can't remember, but I remember seeing it. And again, I was consuming so much YouTube. I mean, I still am, let's face it. I'm a big fan of everybody, but I was watching so many diamond painting YouTube channels back then and just hanging on their every word about what they thought and did they like the company and what was the image like and the render. I was deep in the sauce, okay? And this was one of the first ones where I was like, oh yeah, consider me influenced. So I have never opened a canvas from Bella Art Diamonds before, so we're gonna open this box together. But look how pretty the box is. I mean, obviously, I got this last year, so I have no idea if the boxes even still look like this, but they might. I kind of hope they do because they're really funky and fun. But there is the sticker on the top, which I've been showing you, and that shows you all the information about the canvas, and then the rest of the box is just pretty. But let me pull out what we have inside, and we'll go through everything. So it looks like there's there's some things that were loose. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. No, okay. So we had a couple loose items in there, which we will look at in a second, and then we had this canvas inside the plastic, which probably has more goodies inside with the drills, so we will look at that second. But the first thing that fell out on us was this interesting shaped tray. This appears to be a 3D printed tray. I've never seen a tray like this before. It's small, compared to my hand. It's pretty small, but it's got really high walls. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if this was one of those first iterations, or maybe an oopsie tray, because you can just see there's a little bit of roughage on the corners there. But again, for a free tray, fully functional. It doesn't have a stopper that I saw. I don't think I dropped it when everything came out at me. It might just be, yeah, no, I don't think there's any stopper that came with it, but it's still a super cute little tray. I'm intrigued by this. Not one that I would immediately just toss. I'm like, ooh, maybe I want to try that. Then you got this cute little packet. It looks like there's this sweet little cover minder here. What is on it? Oh, it's the Bella Art Diamonds little symbol, butterfly symbol that you see on a lot of the packaging, but it is a cover minder, which is really sweet. I love that the cover minder is actually underneath the 3D printed thing. So this back piece of the cover minder will never fall off. It's not like glued into place. It's actually encased in the cover minder. And then that magnet just goes right on top. That is very innovative. I think that that's super cool. So I love the little cover minder. And then I got these two super cute stickers. I got a butterfly sticker and I got this pretty flower sticker. So I'll put these in my logbook. Then we have a couple little cards here. One says, "You're awesome." Thanks. The next one says, "Thank you for supporting our small veteran family-owned business." Wow. Okay. Okay. Go vets. Love you. Thank you for your service. Jamie and Nicole. Well, Jamie and Nicole, I'm really excited to open these up, and thank you so much for the little goodies that I've seen so far. So let us, and also, as per usual, I will have Bella Art Diamonds Instagram and whatchamacallit, Instagram and shop. Holy cow, their website. I'll have all of that linked in the description box below if you want to check them out. So now we are onto this big plastic thing here. So there is a serial number right there, as you can see. So you can, again, make sure that you got the correct canvas in your box. And I did. I'm just double checking to make sure it's correct. So I did, because I don't really hang on to these plastic pieces here. So once I rip this off, I probably won't check that again. Better to check in the front anyway. That way, if it's not correct, you can probably just contact the shop, and it's probably a lot easier to fix something if it's not all opened and, you know, moved around. Okay, so I took out the drills. I'm taking out the canvas, and then let me see what else we have more goodies. So we'll look at that. That's exciting. I thought I was done with the goodies. And then I need to get the sticker sheet out of here, which is right here, which we will look at in a second. And then I am going to roll this backwards as I've been doing, and then just kind of lay it upside down next to me. That way it can start getting flat while we chat about all the other goodies. I'm kind of just peeking at these drill colors right now, and I'm really excited about it. I'm not gonna lie. So, okay, I have it upside down. I can't see it. It's just gonna go over there for now so we can focus on this. I'm assuming this is like the actual little free toolkit. It's interesting that they didn't put this in there. I wonder if it just messed up with like the roll of the canvas, or if it made something crunch or whatever, but that was not inside of this little baggie here. So let me just pour this out. Here, let me see if I can actually get it on frame so you guys can watch me like pour it out on my table. So what do we have in this? So it came in this like little skinny bag situation. Here, let me like move more. There you go. So we have this really super cute Christmas washi tape, which makes sense because I bought this last year right before holiday season. So it has like all the fun seasonal depictions on there, like bells and gingerbread men and trees and everything, snowflakes. So that's really cute. I love the free washi tape. There is one of those little pot containers with 3 pads of blue wax. So you get that as well in there. Then you also get a basic pen with what appears to be a 3-placer on the end and a purple squishy. Then you also get 2 additional plastic multi-placers. One looks to be like a 7 or an 8, and the other one is like a 5. So you get 2 additional big multi-placers there. And then my favorite, a nice stabby pair of tweezers. I love a stabby pair of tweezers, so I will definitely be holding on to that. So that is what comes in the basic toolkit. But again, my favorite thing is the washi tape, the cute little cover minder with the 3D printed back, tweezers, and this is intriguing. I wish it had a stopper, but I'm intrigued enough to try this. So we'll play with that later. So the next thing we'll look at is the drills here, just because they're right in front of me and I keep staring at them. Ooh. Ah. Oh my gosh. Again, if anyone wants to sell us the secret of how they get these in the perfect little like laid out thing, because like it just looks so good this way, and like look at all of those beautiful colors. This is a very, very colorful canvas. What did I say? 72 colors. I can tell. And then, ooh, you can see some of the ABs right there. So there's the green ones, and then there's like these little pink ones. You can barely see them, but there's some pink ones right there. I think I said this had 5 different ABs. So we'll look at the sticker sheet now. we'll look at the sticker sheet and see for real what's going down. Oh my gosh, it's giving Munimade. I like, is there like, do they all have like a private Facebook group, all these small shops where they like trade secrets? Because like, look, I get it, but I love it. So again, this is like the image, again, Little Witch's Sunrise by Gullydraws. You've got the size information, square drills, Bella Art de Nicole's information, the website, and all of the colors are here. So with the colors, again, 72, and there is in fact 5 ABs, so that was correct. But yeah, I'm actually a big fan of the big sticker. I think that's fun. Some people might not like a bigger sticker if it's harder to get on their containers. Like, I would never use these stickers on my bottle containers, my bottle system. I could use these on my, like the one I gave David to use for his Star Wars painting, the Forever Young tray system. I could use these on those. I could probably use these on my Diamond Art Club storage containers. The Elizabeth Ward ones, it would just be challenging for the super small ones, but you could probably also just cut the symbols out right down the middle, since the symbols are printed pretty big, and you could just put the symbol on the container, kind of like what I just did. I recently just kitted up my Munimade canvas, which is why it's like on my mind. Yeah, so anyway, this is really pretty. I love the sticker sheet, everything, all the symbols, everything is really big. The colors and symbols here, they're all individually cut stickers, so you can easily pop them off. And yeah, it looks great. So I will hold on to that. And now we get to look at the canvas. So again, let me back up a little bit. This is again, a 60 by 60 centimeter canvas. It is called Little Witch's Sunrise by Gullydraws. So let me back up and grab this thing. Is this the top? Yes, okay. Here it is. Oh my gosh, she's super cute. Her face though looks a little strange. Sorry, hold on, let me look. Yeah, I think it's just a shadowing thing. I'm sure the colors and the drills probably have a better shading effect, but it kind of looks like cow print a little bit. I don't remember what that's called. Correct me if I can't remember the name, but you guys might know what I'm talking about. You know, like people who have that really pretty skin where it's like 2 colors. That's kind of what she looks like. Maybe that's on purpose. I have no idea, but I doubt it, because the artwork, she looks like that. It looks more like blended. So maybe that's just the distinction of like the symbol. Maybe when we actually get drills down on this canvas, it'll be more of an even skin tone. But everything else looks super cute. I love her hat. I love like the big window, her outfit, her little overalls. I think this is overall just like a really, really, really cute picture. I think it's great. Oh, I love it. A little witch window. What is it called again? The Little Witch's Sunrise. So she's watching the sunrise. I love that. I think this is super cute. And again, it's a great size. It's squares. As far as like symbol clarity is concerned, this canvas looks really, really good. I'm trying to get it nice and close for you. So yeah, I don't see any muddy symbols whatsoever. It does have scalloped and poked edges here, so there's no fraying. It is a soft lint backed canvas. Very nice. And then we have a glue test. Oh yeah, that's very sticky. Stickier than some others that I've tested. And then let's just peek at the canvas overall, just because this is, again, the first time I've ever opened a Bella Art Diamonds canvas. So we've got their branding at the top. We have their website information in the corner. We have hashtag Bella Art Diamonds here. Share your love for Bella Art Diamonds on social media. We'll for sure be doing that. We've got the legend on both sides of the canvas, as you can see. And then at the bottom of the canvas in the center, we have more information of the website and the Bella Art de Nicole branding. Name of the kit, licensed with Gullydraws. Again, this is legally licensed. The artist is compensated for their artwork, which we love to see. It has the size information of the canvas and a little picture, a tiny thumbnail of the canvas. And then the right-hand side over here has like all of the social handles for Bella Art Diamonds. So yeah, oh, they even have a TikTok. So they've got YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So I will make sure all of those 4 things are linked below. Some shops only have like an Instagram and their website, but Bella Art Diamonds has got a lot going on. So This is The Little Witch's Sunrise. Sorry, I can never get that right. This is so cute. I love all the colors too. Like there's not too much of any color story. Like here you're seeing a lot of that like purples and blues. You've got like the greens over here, but then you've got this really cute like mustard yellow and like some more like lime green colors. You've got some pink in her hat, and then in the foliage, this foliage over here has some different tones in it as well. So, and then the wood grain of the actual window. I love how ornate the window is too, like all of these little wood design features. And then you see a little bit of the windowsill on the outside with some like stuff on it. This is such a cute painting. I love it. And again, it's a perfect square. It's 60 by 60, and I think it's really cute, and it could work up pretty fast. It does have a decent amount of confetti, but there are also some larger areas of color blocking. Like down here, there's some areas of color blocking, and even in her, like in her face and in some of her outfit, definitely in all the wood of the window, but then you're gonna get a lot of confetti and like the reflection of the foliage going on in the window. So that's gonna be really fun to do. Very good high quality canvas though, I must say. It feels good. It's not super tough. It bends really well. It lays flat pretty fast. The cover page is like a thick plastic. It feels good. Everything looks good. So yeah, this is really, really cute. Again, this is going to be a trust the process situation with the blending of her face and some of the other areas of blending, but only time will tell. We'll have to work on it to see how we feel, but so far I'm impressed and I really like it. So this is The Little Witch's Sunrise by Gullydraws from Bella Art de Nicole, and I'm going to give you a quick pan over of this canvas, and then we will go to the second canvas that I have to show you. So I will be right back. Okay, are you ready for our second and last canvas? I only have 2 from the shop, so hopefully I get to work on one of these soon, so that way I can decide if I want to keep purchasing, if I really like the quality of the canvas and the render. So the next one is the one that I was talking about that I kind of feel semi like could be me, just a little bit. Okay, so this one is called Enchanting Book, and this is by Natascia Mora. Let me see if I can try to get it. There you go. That's probably a good way to see it. This canvas is absolutely stunning. It's a girl reading her book or looking at a book in a tree. It is square drill, 60 by 60. So this is the exact same size as The Little Witch's Sunrise that we just opened. So 60 by 60 centimeter or 23.62 inch by 23.62 inch. This has only 53 colors and it has 4 ABs included. Again, I love it when the sticker has that information. Again, if I could just petition for every diamond painting shop ever, big or small, to include their diamond count of the image in their packaging or on their website, I would feel like $1 million. That is my petition to all shops. Just put it on your website or put it on the sticker. It makes me so happy, and my little data nerd heart can just count all of the diamonds I place every single time. Anyway, that's my soapbox. But anyway, so let's take a look at this one. Again, the reason why I love it, and I really think it kind of reminds me of me, number 1, brunette. Number 2, long brown hair with like a braid. I do tend to wear my hair in a braid a lot. Also, when I was younger, I used to like climb very, very tall trees. Like my mom would take me to the park. Oh, look, this one is the same way, where it's like the whatever, the tray is like shoved in there. So, but it's the same tray, but super cute. I'm excited to try out that tray and hope I don't spill because of the wide open neck part of it. Anything else? No? Okay. This one did not have that little extra cover minder with the thank you cards on it. So maybe this, because she knew that I got them at the same time, she put it in one box or not, and not the other. Or maybe it's inside of the plastic, who knows? But anyways, as I was saying, when I was younger, I used to go, my mom used to take me to these parks down in South Florida, and they had these giant, big trees. They weren't willow trees, but they were very like viney, and they had lots of like tendrils hanging down that were like strong enough to where you could swing on them, and the trees were like really big at the base, and they had lots of knots, and it was like a free climbing wall essentially. Like climbing into those trees was not difficult as a child. Again, today I might be a little bit more timid about it, but like they were great climbing trees, and me and my friends used to climb so dangerously high up into these trees, and we would just sit up there and like, you know, draw on each other with gel pens. That was my childhood. So when I saw this image of this girl hanging out in a tree, just reading a book very casually, like with her like knees picked up, and again, she's probably super high in this tree, but she doesn't look like she has a care in the world about it, and she's like in a dress hanging out in a tree. I was like, I could see that. I could see me doing that. Now I might ask for a ladder to get down, but I would still do it. I would absolutely still get my butt up there in the tree. Okay, so I'm pulling out this toolkit, which we'll look through because it looks like there's some different things in there. We have the drills, and let me grab the sticker sheet again. I'm not looking. I'm just grabbing. Okay, take that to the side, and then I'm going to roll this backwards so we can see it in all of its glory. I don't remember, because again, especially last year when I was buying for the first time, I was like fully blacking out when I bought things. Like I would like just get them because I was like, oh, I love the image, I want to try this shop, I'm getting it. And so like I wasn't looking at size, I wasn't looking at drill shape, I wasn't looking at special drills, I was barely looking at the website. Okay, I was just looking at pictures. Excuse me. So, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to show you. I didn't see it, but if you saw it, I'm sorry. It's over here. Okay. So I really wasn't paying attention. So the fact that this is a 60 by 60, it's also a square. Typically now when I buy for the first time from a small shop, I try to buy something in rounds and squares because I want to try out both. But again, in the very beginning, I was like buck wild, and I was just like, if I like the picture, I want to get it. And I don't know how it works, if it's going to sell out or if it's going to take 3 months to get here. That was definitely not the case with Bella Art Diamonds. It got to me super fast, and during one of the busiest seasons of the year in the holidays with Black Friday and all that. So with that being said, in hindsight, I wish I would have potentially bought a rounds kit, but I can always try one. I can always look back and try one if I really enjoy one of these two that I work on first. But yeah, so I try to tackle buying from new shops in a different way nowadays, but I'm still excited about the two canvases I got. I think they're both super cute. Okay, so let me pour this out. I'm always so, oops, I'm so violent. That was the little pot that had the blue thingies in it. Where is that? Right here. Does anyone else like pick things up with their toes like a monkey? I'm an adult, I swear. Okay, so I have the little pot again with the 3 pads of the blue wax. Just grabbing that really fast. Okay. So again, we have this. Then we have, ooh, this reminds me of Monsters, Inc. Look how cute. This is like Sully washi tape. Would that not be the best washi tape, like, theme? It was like Disney, like, bounding washi tape, like Prince, and it wasn't like on the nose Disney, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is kind of Sully-esque. I love that. I freaking love that. Okay. Amazing. Already happy. Pink squishy. Already happy. We have the basic pen again with the 2 multi-placers, nothing fancy there. And then again, murder tweezers for the win. So again, I will definitely be keeping the washi tape, the tweezers, and I want to try those trays. And then we have the baggie again. Now we will look at the drills. This is giving delicious fall. This is giving buttered popcorn, caramel, pumpkin spice, fall crunchy leaf. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this to me is like the best type of September I could think of that I literally will never see in Florida. But this exists somewhere, which is funny because the picture is not super fall-esque. And again, I'll show you it on the canvas in more detail. But like this color palette just is giving me seasonal warmth, not Florida Death March warmth. So it is what it is. But yeah, this color palette is really pretty. Ooh, look at those. Those special drills are super pretty. We've got like this, again, like this buttery yellow, and then these purple ones right here. Oh my Lanta. Oh, that's so exciting. What did I say? 4? There's 4 ABs in here. So there must be a couple different colors hiding. Those will just be a fun surprise for us later. I see a white one. I think it's a like a eggplant purple, a white, a brown, and a yellow. I think the eggplant and the white are kind of hiding in there. Or not the eggplant, the brown. There's like a brown AB hiding in there, like right back there. But anyways, this is the color palette. Again, delicious, delicious September. That's what I'm thinking of when I look at those drills. And then we have the beautiful sticker sheet. Let us take a look. Yes, we have 4 ABs, 53 colors. Dyslexia much? And then the beautiful image itself. That is Enchanting Book from, what did I say her name was? Natascia Mora. But her handle is there, so that's pretty cool. You can see the artist's handle. I do like it when companies will include the artist's Instagram or website or whatever, because I feel like as much as we are supporting these artists by buying their diamond paintings that are licensed with these companies, it is really cool when people have the means to take the extra step and just support the artist directly, whether that's buying from their Etsy shop or just going to their page or sharing their page or posting about them. Like, I just love that through this craft, we can provide exposure for some of these like artists, big and small. You know, there's artists that are like big names in the community, and then art in general, like, you know, huge ones. And then there's like some of these more like smaller artists that you don't hear about every day, but you do see them in diamond painting form. And so I just think that that's really, really cool. So again, this image is just, it makes me so happy. And I love her like white flowy dress. I love her green book, all of her fun jewelry, her hair. She's just a cool chick, and I aspire to be. And then let's look at the canvas. So again, let me back it up. Where's the top? Is this the top? Oh my God, I saw her head. Okay, hold on. Let me unattach the plastic from her. Ooh. Okay. This is Enchanting Book by Natascia Mora. Oh, this is everything I wanted it to be. This is so pretty. Holy cow. Also, she's got like lips for days. Her lips and her little button nose are so cute. Yeah, the dress looks like it was rendered very well. I love the color choices in her dress. There's shadow and shading, but you can tell it's like a cream colored dress, and it looks so delicate on her. And they also captured a lot of the jewelry. I don't know if any of the jewelry is enhanced, but I think even though normally I say like, if I'm working on a canvas for the first time from a company, I like to kind of do it just as is so I can get a really good feel for the style and the render. But I feel like, how do you just not bling up some jewelry? Do you know what I mean? Like, how do I not just put a little metallic gold in there? But like, let's get a closer look at her. The flowers in her hair are super pretty. Look at that braid. Oh my God, I love it. My hair is not like as long as hers right now. It's long, but it's also up and a half situation. But yeah, it's not quite as long as hers. But it has been in the past. Like, hers is like down to her hip. Her hair is like down past her, almost past her butt. Mine is not that long, but to be fair, I cut my hair like, was it in December? Usually I cut my hair like after a wedding, because usually like I like to have my hair long for weddings so they can style it and do whatever they want to it. And I feel like I had a couple weddings earlier this year or maybe late last year. I honestly can't remember. Time is a blur for me at this moment. So I have cut my hair within the last like year, and so that's why it's not as long. But if I wouldn't have cut it, it probably would have been just as long as hers, because my hair grows really fast. But I have like very thin hair. My hair is like straight as a board. It looks like crap right now because I worked today and I have not showered yet. But like, yeah, I have a lot of hair, but it's very thin. Like, you know, like this is one side of my hair. And then the other side is like, again, I have my little half pony thing up, but that's where all the bulk of my hair is. So if I pulled all my hair on one side, like this is it. It's not doing a lot, but it's pinned straight. Like you could put 18 like cans of spray, like hairspray in it, and it will still fall in an hour. It doesn't even matter. But like, that's why I like to do my hair like hers. I feel like when I braid my hair, it gives my hair volume, which it does not normally have. And I don't even have to put product in it. I just like pull at the corners and it looks like nice. So anyway, yeah, less about me, more about this. This is beautiful. I love the gigantic book. I could just imagine her trying to climb the tree with this book. Like, This book is bigger than her whole torso. Like, it's actually in the proportion of this image. That is a big book. That is not like a little novel that she has in her pocket. Do you know what I mean? So I wonder what she's reading. Probably a fairy tale if I had to guess. And again, I just love, like, she has like a little anklet, and then she's got some bracelets on her wrists. And yeah, I just really love it. And the background is neutral but not boring. I think that, like, seeing all of the forest and the trees back there is really cool. And, like, it gives the painting depth and dimension. And then you can see she's got her feet up on the branch that she's sitting on, and she's just, like, super curled up on there. And again, it just reminds me of when I was a kid and I would just fearlessly climb trees and hang out there for hours. And my mom would come screaming for me and tell me to climb down because I was like a monkey. And I would. And I would go home and have a snack and bathe and pick bugs out of my hair. So anyways, this is Enchanting Book by Natascia Mora. I am going to give you a pan over of this canvas, and then we will wrap up this video. So I will see you in a sec. Okay everyone, that is a wrap on this video. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing of Bella Art Diamonds or Bella Art de Nicole. I've heard it called both things, so let me know in the comments if one is more correct than the other. The box says Bella Art Diamonds, but then I saw Bella Art de Nicole on the canvas as well. So is that like technically two different companies that are shared under one hub? I know some companies are like that, but anyways, let me know in the comments below. What do you think of the canvases I showed you today? Do you have those in your stash? Are you gonna wish list any of them? Check out their website. Again, all of their information is gonna be in the description box below. I am a big fan of both of these paintings, and I'm definitely excited to work on them, one of them eventually, and potentially order more if I like the experience. So again, just my initial reaction, my review of just the unboxing, it looks really good. It looks really, really good. Again, the render is like not super cleany crisp, but it's a little bit softer, but it doesn't look completely like computer charted. It looks like there was some hand touch-ups going on. So I'm intrigued to see what that looks like once you put drills down on the canvas. Thank you again so much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment below, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!